What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a review video today on an outboard that I picked up off eBay for $1,200. This is a Hangkai 12 horsepower outboard. It is a two-stroke. Runs really well. The box was really tore up when I got it, so I was kind of concerned, but it was packaged really well in a lot of foam, so it did not take any damage. Now, I'm going to explain something about these motors. These motors are shipped from Japan, and they sit in a warehouse here in the United States. They ship when you buy them on eBay from the U.S. They don't ship from overseas, so you get them relatively quick, within 5 to 7 days, via UPS. But with that in mind, remember, these motors are manufactured, and they sit in a warehouse for quite a long time. Now, a couple things. There are videos out there that say the English manuals don't exist. They're junk motors. They're cheaply built. That's just not true. I'm going to show you here the manual I got with this motor. This manual is all in English. I mean, every ounce of it. This will walk you through everything you need to know about this motor, including break-in times and what you need to do to break the motor in. Which, that is very, very important. If you don't follow the break-in schedule on this completely, then you might have some issues with it. But this is the break-in times right here. 1 to 10 minutes, you idle it. 10 minutes to 2 hours, you run it less than half throttle. Approximately 3,000 RPM, and so on and so on. But as far as the manual not being in English, that's straight out false. The whole manual's English. There's not a foreign piece of anything in it. So that's debunked. The motor came with a 6-gallon fuel tank with the fittings already attached to it. And the fuel line. It came with the fuel line with the fittings on it and a pressure pump ball. It also came with a set of spark plugs to change after your break-in time, a spare pull cord, and an impeller that they request you change at 100 hours of use. Now, 100 hours of use is a long, long time. The only thing I had to do to this motor when I got it out of the box is I had to put lower end oil in it. I went to O'Reilly and picked this bottle of oil up for $7. And I also bought this pump that came with this Yamaha fitting that fits in the lower end screw. There's 2 screws you have to take out to fill it. One here, and this one down here on the bottom. Now, when I put it in a bucket of water to run it, it did not pump water initially. Like I said, these motors sit in a box in a warehouse for a long period of time, and they're greased heavily when they put them in a box. So I took it out of the bucket of water, and I ended up sticking a pair of muffs on it. These here, these square muffs. And when I forced some water into it, the impeller let go and it started working right away. And I haven't had an issue with it since. Initially, I did 2 hours of break-in time in a bucket of water in a trash can. And I ran it alternating the RPM range for 2 hours. I did the first 10 minutes of idle and then varied the RPM range. Excuse me. And then yesterday I took it out on the lake, ran it for another couple hours. Again, varying my RPMs, not going more than half throttle. So I'm about 4 hours in on the break-in, and it's run really good. I don't have any complaints on it. I'm going to open it up and show you the inside. Everybody said they're cheaply built. I don't see anything different than what looks like my brother's Mercury, honestly. This is an upgraded model. This is updated. This choke lever used to be plastic. Now it's not. It's a steel rod. It works good. The pull starter works fine. No problems with it. The only complaint people are having, other than the choke lever, is this is your kill switch. It doesn't have a physical button you push for a kill switch. You just pop the key out of it and it kills the motor. You put it back in to restart. Honestly, it's not an issue for me. I don't care. The chiller handle works good, moves good. It's nice and smooth, no play in it. I saw this motor for $1,200, and I was looking at motors, and I didn't want to pay $3,000 for a Mercury. I mean, as far as saving money goes, this is the way to do it, for sure. I mean, like I said, it's a good motor. The oil mixture, they want you to break it in at 25-1 on the oil mix, since it's a two-stroke. And after 10 hours, you can run it back to 50-1. I'm probably just going to go ahead and keep it at around 40-1 just to be safe. I tend to run my two-strokes a little heavy on oil just because I don't want to damage them. And I've got a Force 99 sitting here that I run at 40-1, and it says 50-1 on it, and it's never hurt it. So, to err on the side of caution, I'm going to run it a little heavy. But anyway, guys, just want to do a short review video. Like I said, this is it's not a bad motor. It's really not. If you see reviews that say they're junk, more than likely it's due to operator error, or they're not doing something with the braking correctly. And I've even seen videos where they're not even putting lower end oil in them. They're just putting them in water, starting them and running them and busting the gears up. But anyway, guys, just wanted to do this review. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more content. I'm going to put up some videos later on in another month just to show how we're doing with it, how it's running. But have a good day, guys. We'll talk to you later.